Welcome back, everybody. Gator the Legend here with you as always, and in case you haven't picked up on it yet, yeah, that's right, people, I'm a little fucking pissed off right now. I'm coming to you guys today. The reason I'm so fucking pissed off is because of credit. That's right, guys. You know that thing that everybody has but nobody fucking wants, and it's always either good or it's bad? You know, the thing that Mrs. Henderson taught you in 8th grade all about so that you would know all of it? Oh wait, me either. No, they didn't teach us shit, did they? Did they? You go through all of school, they teach you about geometry and shapes. Guess how many times I've had to figure out the circumference of a circle since I was 18? 0 times. 0. Oh, that's a circle. Figure out the circumference of the fucking 0 times I've had to figure out the circumference of fucking circles. I know all about that shit at 18 years old, but I don't know anything about credit. And what's credit, boys and girls and everyone else watching? It's the fucking thing that your life is based on. Whether or not you can get a car loan, whether or not you can buy a house, whether or not you can do any fucking thing is all based on this invisible system that was created by some kind of psychopaths, and they said, we're gonna judge you on this. We're gonna judge your whole life on this, because we're crazy, and we're not gonna teach you about it. We're not gonna teach you a damn thing. That way we can really get you. It's a fucking flawed system. Everyone knows it's a flawed system. These people are laughing all the way to the fucking bank. But not teaching it in school, it's just the beginning of my complaints. And look, I'm sure a lot of you guys are sitting there thinking, well, that's your parents' job. Your parents should be teaching you about credit. I mean, does the school have to do everything? Well, fucking yes, they do. My parents had no idea what credit was. To this day, they probably have no idea what the fuck credit is. So how is someone who knows nothing about a system that has just been fucking invented by some fucking Yahoo and not taught to us in school supposed to teach me about it? They don't even have credit. My mom never had a credit card. They never had a car loan. They never had a house loan or any fucking thing like that. We bounced from place to place. I was homeless sometimes, for crying out loud. And you want me and my parents to teach me about credit? They didn't teach me shit. They just taught me how to change a fucking tire, and that's about it. It just blows my mind. This is the shit I hear from people, though. Oh, your parents, it's their job to teach you about credit. No. They could teach me about geometry. How's that sound? They could teach me about what an adjective is. Because for some reason, I need to know what a word that describes a noun is. Why the fuck do I even need to know what a noun is? I don't use these things in my real life. They're not practical. I haven't used this shit since I was 18. Only people who specialize in some kind of field that has to do with that shit use it. But guess who uses credit? Everyone! And a lot of you guys are just saying, well, just save your money. Save your money, Gator, and you don't need credit. Oh, okay, so if I want to buy a $200,000 house, and I make $20 an hour, and I work 40 hours a week, I'm making, let's say, $800, $600, $3,200 a month. But again, I'm spending at least, and I'm going to go low on this. Let's say I'm only spending $1,000 a month in bills just so I can get by, including food, gas, and all that. Well, let's call it $1,200. That leaves me with $2,000. So to get $200,000 minus the blah, 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 that's gonna take 100 months. 100 fucking months. You're talking about nearly a decade. A decade. And in that decade, I better hope that one, none of those prices go up. Or if they do, I continue to get raises along the way, which would be fantastic. I don't have any medical emergencies, like my gallbladder went out on me last year. I don't have a car that breaks down. And I don't have any other kind of disastrous catastrophe happen to me. And here in about 8.5 years, I can buy that house I want. No, I need good credit so I can get a loan. And if I have bad credit, I might be able to get a loan, but the APR is going to be through the roof because I'm poor and I haven't made the best decision since I was 18. Too bad I wasn't born into a rich family where mommy and daddy could have co-signed for me and helped me build up really good credit. Then I would be good, wouldn't I? I came out at 18 years old without any knowledge of what credit is or what it does, and then I go to the fireworks show and they're like, hey, you should get a credit card. It helps build your credit. And I'm like, well, I need good credit. I heard someone say that once. I don't know who it was or when or whatever. I may have been drunk. I don't know. So I signed up for this credit card, and of course it all goes wrong because I'm 18 years old. I'm irresponsible. I have no idea what I'm doing. And here's the fun part. Again, we mentioned APRs. That's your annual percentage, whatever. I don't even know, right? God, this is so fucked, isn't it? 18 years old, no knowledge of any of this, don't know how it works, don't know the right decisions to make. I'm just making decisions on my own because I have no one to guide me and no one has taught me shit. I just know that this person's telling me I need good credit and this is the way to get it. So I'm trying to get it. Because here's the joke, guys. This is the funniest thing in the world. When you come out, you instantly have bad credit. Some people say, no, you don't have any credit. But no. You have bad credit because the moment you do open up a credit card or anything, you develop a credit score. score, and your credit score is garbage. It's like 500. It's not like they go, oh wow, you started a credit history, here's an 850. You start with 850, and here's the joke, I bet almost no one watching this video realizes that the cap on credit is 850. There's another funny joke for you. And then the minimum, does anyone know what the minimum is? It's 300, because why not? Why not? Why don't we do 0 and 1,000? I have no fucking clue. We're gonna do 300 and 850, because people might feel better, because if anyone gets 1,000, everyone's gonna feel like, that's unattainable. And if they get 0, they're gonna be like, my life's over. So we'll just make it 300 and 850. You ain't fooling anybody. People, we all know that if it's below 600, it's garbage. If it's 600 to 700, nah. And if you're 700 or above, well, brah fucking hell, I bet your parents probably had some money or you just got lucky somehow along the way. Well, not all of us were that lucky. Some of us, we fell into debt. Some of us got student loans like idiots, and we're still paying those off. And those go against us on credit if we haven't deferred it and done that shit every 5 seconds. Well, yeah, so then all this is building up against us, and all this shit's building against us. Now we're 20, our credit's garbage, and we spend the next decade to 2 decades trying to dig ourselves back out of the hole, only to get ourselves further back, because you know what? Sometimes life happens. Sometimes shit happens. And when that shit happens, oh, now we're taking out another loan. Now we're trying to get a car because we need transportation to that new job we got. And right now I'm making decent money, so with the new job and everything, so I can afford the car. Well, they went under. They lost their fucking business or whatever, and I get fired. I don't have a job now, but guess what I still have? I still have a loan to pay on, and my rate's so fucking high, I'm paying $500 a month for a $10,000 car because my credit started off as garbage, and so did all of your guys's. How does that make sense? We're going up to these children, these kids at 18 years old and saying, here's the worst thing you can have credit-wise. Good luck, figure it out. Hope mom and dad taught you, because we're not gonna have that put into our school system. No. I need to digress. This is something I've avoided doing in a video because it gets me heated. It's fucked up, man. I'm watching people ruin their lives every day because of credit. Because of credit. A way for people to judge us and to put us into little boxes and say, oh, well, based on what we're seeing here, you have a lot of payments on your car that you missed by 30 days. So that tells us that you're a piece of shit human being and you don't deserve to live in a nice house. That means we need to charge you even more money. Wait. I almost forgot another funny, hilarious thing about credit, guys, that you all probably already know, but I'm gonna throw it out there. You wanna know what your credit score is? Good fucking luck with that too. That's one of the hardest fucking mysteries to figure out. Oh, I got Credit Karma. It gives me one from this place and one from this place, and neither of them are even close to each other, and they both have different things on it, and some tell me this was removed, and the other ones say it wasn't removed, and this one says it was added, and this was added, and really the whole thing is just there to give me advertisement for credit cards and to try to get loans. Oh, okay, well maybe I'll get a credit card or a loan so I can build my credit. All right, trying to get this $10,000 loan, I can consolidate some of my debt and everything. Cool, running it. It says I'm pre-approved. Fantastic, pre-approved. That means I'm good, right? Denied? Oh shit, I got denied for that $10,000 loan that I was pre-approved for. How on earth was I ever pre-approved if I'm denied? Wait a second, what's this? I have a hard inquiry on my credit score? Well, that shouldn't be a big deal. They were just looking at my credit. They're just looking at something. I mean, why would it hurt me for someone to just look at something? It's just I looked at something, right? Oh no, my credit went down some more. Oh, it goes down because people look at it? Well, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. It's like, it's 12 steps back and just a tiny little step forward into dog shit. What the fuck are you talking about? For people to look at my credit, to just look at it. You just look at it. It hurts my credit. Why? Does it? What's next? For a creditor to come and smell my farts, I'm gonna have bad credit then too, huh? What's fucking next? For me to just have the idea? Oh man, we just registered that you thought about your credit for a minute. You're fucking penalized for that shit. We don't want anyone looking too much into this. I'll tell you what though. Here's what we're gonna do, because we're fair. We're gonna compromise. Everybody can get one free credit report a year. A fucking year. Then you wait 12 months. So if you want to stay on top of your shit, make sure you're doing a really good job and you're fixing your credit, good fucking luck. Hope you're willing to pay for all those additional credit reports and get yourself even further into the hole you're already in. What? So let's go back. Let's recap. Let's recap. School teaches you nothing about it. you're thrown into the deep end at 18, having no idea what you're doing, and with the worst possible credit score, which is a nothing. And then when you start one, you're like immediately 500, I guess. I don't fucking know. You're immature. You don't know what you're fucking doing. You're having sex without condoms. You're joining the military, and you're drinking alcohol. Not that joining the military is bad. I just think 18-year-old children shouldn't be making those decisions. We should move that to at least 21, but that's a rant for another day. Anyways, so then from there, you dig yourself into a hole. You try to come out of it, but because your parents don't have a bunch of money to give you and you don't have anyone to co-sign for you, you just keep getting worse off. And then you go, you know what? I want to fix it. I'm finally at a point in my life I want to fix it. So you try. You go and you try to get some loans and stuff, and they deny you. Oh, no, you don't qualify for this credit card. You don't qualify for this loan. And because you looked and tried to accomplish that and tried to help your credit, we're going to make your credit even worse. So now, once you finally got to a point you wanted to fix it, you just got even further away from that goal. So you know what I'm going to do with my money instead? I'm going to go buy some beer and buy lottery tickets. So you want to know why people drink so much when they're poor and why they buy lottery tickets? Because fuck, right? Because fuck it. It's just a big old fuck it. Like, why should I even fucking try when the deck has been stacked against me? The house always wins, right? But this isn't supposed to be the casino. This is supposed to be the American dream. This is supposed to be our lives. And instead, we get shit on. That's what we do. We fucking get shit on. So I'm fucking done with this credit system. It needs to come to a fucking end. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I don't know. It just seems like every day we're learning something new, that this government, this system that we've built here, how it's just taking advantage of us. I mean, the whole credit system. I mean, you know where it's coming from. I mean, before there was the credit score, they judged you based on who you were as a freaking person, literally. It's like a racial thing, a sexual orientation thing, a gender thing, where you live, what your family name is. So this was, I guess, in some ways a step forward. But how is it not still a discriminating system? Because people who come from rough upbringings, who haven't had the best go at it, people who live with parents who didn't teach them anything or give them the right habits or anything, they don't have a chance. We're setting everybody up for failure. I mean, I've had a pretty good go at it since I was 18. Pretty freaking lucky considering about where I came from. And my credit's like a 477 or some shit. And I'm lucky enough to have a house and some cars, but I couldn't get a loan if my life depended on it. Right now, if something serious happened in my life, I'm fucked. It's over. I'll lose everything. And it's not because I'm not making good decisions. It's because right out the gate, everything was set up for me to fail. Yet, I'm more successful and in a better place than probably 99% of the people who were given the same hand that I was. I just got lucky, though. I'm lucky to be in the shitty situation I'm in. Think about how messed up that is mentally. Like, I'm lucky to be in a shitty situation because there are people who have it so much freaking worse. And it's like, fix your credit and you can fix your life, but you can't fix your credit. And the rich people have to pay less in interest and less in all this shit. That makes no sense to me. And then the people who have it the roughest, you have to pay an even bigger APR. We're going to take even more from you. I can understand saying we're going to make you pay maybe some higher payments, but to charge us more in interest, that's crazy. I mean, even the higher payments is kind of crazy because, I mean, remember, we're in a rough spot and we're trying to fix that. How about an olive branch? How about a little bit of help? How about you start us off with an 850 credit score right out of high school and let us ruin it? Don't make us have to build it up from nothing. Instead, let us tear it down by making bad decisions. But most importantly, let's put it in our school systems. Let's put this shit in our school systems. We need to be teaching everybody about it if everyone's going to be judged upon this. Like, how on earth are we judging everybody on something that we don't even teach them about? It needs to be fixed. It's a serious freaking issue, and it needs to be looked at. It needs to be changed. It needs to be fixed, because all it's doing is ruining people's lives. And the people that are rich and all this other stuff that have bad credit, they don't give a fuck, or they have good credit, whatever. They don't care. They don't fucking care. But all of us other people out here that are struggling to get by, it like determines so much for us. It really freaking does. And we need to fix that system. We need to set people up for success, not failure. That's what makes this country great, when we help even the worst person find a way to succeed. We can still fail. Don't get me wrong. We can still fail, but let's at least check the boxes of, you taught us what we need to know, and you gave us the best score to begin with, and we ruined that. Then you can sit there and say, well, you just sucked at life for a while, buddy. that's on you. But right now it's not on us. It's on this system because it's fucked. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I've been Gator the Legend, and I've been just a little fucking pissed off. Peace! I eat shit on my tacos in front of small children. I make a mess and then I throw an unusual tantrum. Why can't I only fit 2 dicks in my ass? Am I a meme yet? Am I a meme yet?